Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Richard and welcome to Riffin with Richie. Today I'm going to teach you how to play one of my favorite O.A.R songs, and it's called Peace. Let's get your guitar set up before we dive in though, because this song is in drop D tuning. What that means is you're going to take your 6th string and you're going to tune it down a whole step from E to D. After that, you're going to take a capo, slap it on the 7th fret, and I would suggest retuning your guitar after you put the capo on, because the capo tends to bend your strings sharp. So after you're in tune, let's talk about how we're going to discuss the fretboard. Because the capo is on the 7th fret, we're going to speak relative to where the capo is. So the capo is going to be actually fret 0, okay? So if this is fret 0, which is basically open, we're going to consider fret, the 8th fret, the 1st fret, 9th fret, 2nd fret. This will be the 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, and so on. That'll just make it easier to talk about the guitar if we just pretend that the guitar is actually starting here instead of down here. So with that being said, let's dive in. So before we jump into the tune, let's work on the finger picking pattern for the right hand. Don't worry about the left hand, let's just work on the right hand. We'll break it up into 2 parts because it's kind of long. So we'll do the first half and then we'll add on the second half once we've mastered the first half. It looks like this. You're going to go 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, okay? And just mute the guitar with your left hand just so you don't have anything ringing out, okay? So you're going to go 6, 6, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4. The second part of the plucking pattern, you're going to add 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4. So there's always that 6th string that goes in between all the other strings, if you notice that. Now if you put that all together, you have 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4. Okay, so let's move on to the chords now, the left hand, okay? So the first chord is a D sus2. It's basically a D chord without the first string. The first string's open, okay? I play that with my first finger and my middle finger. Okay, so let's just ride this chord and use the plucking pattern that we just learned, and just play it over and over again. Okay, so we're going to go 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4. So the next chord, you still keep that D sus2 chord, except the bass is going to change. You're going to drop your ring finger on the 5th string, 4th fret. Okay? And the pattern changes a little bit too. Instead of playing the 6th string, you're always going to play the 5th string. Okay, so it's going to go 5, 5 and 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5 and 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. Okay, one more time. So 5, 5 and 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5 and 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. The third chord, you still keep that D sus2 chord in there, except your bass now drops the 2nd fret, 4th string. And in order to play that, you have to play the D sus2 with your middle finger and your ring finger, so that your index finger can play this 2nd fret, 4th string. It's basically with the B and the bass, kind of like a B minor. Okay, but when you play this, you're actually going to hammer on the 5th string. So hammer on with your 1st finger, 2nd fret, 5th string. Okay, and then 5 and 2. Okay, so 5, hammer on, 5 and 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, and then 5 and 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. So far we have this. Now we're going to hammer on with the A sus2 chord. A sus2 looks like an A, except the 2nd string is open. And I like to play this with my middle finger and my ring finger, just a personal preference. You're going to hammer on this chord, so you're going to hit 5 open and 4 open, and then you're going to hammer on the A sus2 chord. Okay, so right after you hammer on, you're going to hit 3. Open 5 and 4, hammer on A sus2 chord. 3, 2, 3, 1. Then the last move, the turnaround, you're going to hit 5, open, and then you're going to hit open 3rd string 2. And then back to 5, and then 4th fret, 3rd string, vibrato. So far you have 5, 5, and then open 3, back to 5, open, and then 4th fret, 4th string vibrato, and then bring that down to a whole step to the 2nd fret. Okay, 5, 3, open, 4th fret, 4th string, vibrato, 2nd fret, 4th string. So coming out of the hammer on the A sus2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 5, 4th fret, 4th string, vibrato, then 2nd fret, 4th string, and then it starts all over. Alright, so the whole intro and verse in its entirety sounds like this. So now that we've got the intro and the verse down, let's jump into the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus picking pattern is very similar to the right hand of the intro and the verse, just a little variation. Okay, so the first chord is a G chord. So the way you play a G chord in drop D tuning is you're going to hold down the 5th fret, 6th string. Okay. And in this case, you're only plucking 6, 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2 open is already a G chord. And you're just adding the bass line, the bass on the 6th string. Okay, so here's the pattern. 6, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6 and 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 3. The second chord is back to the A sus2, and that pattern is 5, 5 and 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5 and 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. One more time. 5, 5 and 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5 and 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. And it goes back to the G. Same pattern. This time you're going to hammer on the A sus2 again, just like we did in the intro and the verse. So you're going to hit 5 and 4 open, hammer on the A sus2, and then 3, 2, 3, 1. And then just ends on A7. A7 is just like an A, except there's no third string. The third string is open. So the pre-chorus in its entirety sounds like this. So now that we understand the intro and the verse and the pre-chorus, the only part that's left is the chorus. And the chorus doesn't involve any finger picking. It's all strums. So let's learn the strum pattern first with our right hand, and then we can jump into what the chords are. Okay. The strum pattern is this. It's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay? Looks like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay? Let's put together the left hand. The first chord in the chorus is a B minor. If you don't know what a B minor is, you bar the second fret with your first finger. And then you're going to drop your ring finger on the 4th fret, 4th string. Pinky goes underneath it on 4th fret, 3rd string. Your middle finger comes down on 3rd fret, 2nd string. And the 1st string is held down by the bar on the 2nd fret, 1st string. Sounds like this. The next chord is a G. It's very similar to the G that we played in the pre-chorus, except you have to use your ring finger this time. So ring finger on 5th fret, 6th string. Okay, that ring finger is also going to double up and it's going to mute the 5th string as well. So 6th string rings out, 5th string doesn't ring out, it's muted. 4, 3, and 2 is an open G chord, so those are open. And then to get the top note, you're going to place your first finger on 3rd fret, 1st string. Sounds like this. The third chord is a D. Since you're in drop D, you can strum all the strings. 6 to 1. And the last chord is an A7, which you're strumming 5 to 1. Should also mention the B minor, you're strumming 5 to 1. Okay. So if we put the left hand and the right hand together, strum pattern with the chords, it sounds like this. Tempo's a little faster than that, so if we wanted to play the tempo, it's more like this. So that concludes our first episode of Riffin with Richie. Hope you guys had a great time. I hope you learned some new stuff. Hope you learned peace. Looking forward to the next one. See ya.